Okay, so thank you all so much for getting on. We haven't had a team call for a while, and it feels like a while, anyways. And July is just passing us by so fast. Really hard to believe, but here we are. And I'm still, even though this is a very slow starting out month for me, I'm still not making that my story. I refuse to make that my story and to kind of go along with what I've heard other advocates say that summer is very slow, because we just need to get creative. And I think so often, I want to just talk about a couple things and then we're going to dive in. Um, so really quickly, before I dive in, I want to know what your goal is by Friday. So today's Monday, obviously. I want to know what your goal is by Friday. I want you to put it in the chat. So that could mean have one order. That could mean have one person to host a party. That could be have 500 PV. I don't know. 1,000 PV. I don't know what it is for you, but you should have a goal. It's very important to have something that you're striving for, and to have kind of just, I love it, 1K by Friday. Constance says. Okay, so while you're thinking about that, I kind of want to just really quickly talk about getting creative. Oftentimes and I talked about this with my mindset girls this week. It's like the first thing we do is we get on our phone in the morning. We wake up, we get on our phone, we grab it, we start looking at all the things that everybody's doing, right? And have you ever felt like somebody who is inspiring you is also somebody who's sort of getting in your head about how you're doing things? So we can easily look at somebody and be like, oh my gosh, like they're awesome, or we feel uninspired. So we go looking on social media for somebody because we're looking for like inspiration. But with that, we find like negativity, we find comparison, and we very quickly go from what our potential is, which is a 10, to a 0, down to nothing, because we are bothered and discouraged, and we're upset because of lack of what we're doing, right? So I'm assuming that y'all have felt this. I know I have felt it before. And a lot of times I think we just sit there and we scroll because we're looking for that bit of inspiration. We're kind of looking for ideas. But with that, we're actually limiting our creativity, because we're not just thinking about what we have to offer. We're not just thinking about what we can do for people, how we can help people, how we can be us without looking at anybody else, right? And I think it's great to get inspiration if that's truly what you're doing, if that's truly what it is. Because lately I've been actually looking at some women that are in makeup that aren't in Crunchy, but they're in another makeup company. And I'm not looking at them because I'm trying to compare myself. I'm looking at them because I want to see what I could do to, there you go. Sorry, my dog. I'm looking at them because I want to see, like, I've not been in the makeup industry for very long. Like, I'm trying to see, like, how could I show up better? How could I show up and maybe get more people interested? And it's the simplest things. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing that I'm doing wrong. It's nothing that you're doing wrong. But you know what the first thing is that we see when we see something that is we feel is better or superior to the way that we're doing things? You know, the first thing we do is we think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? Why is this not happening? Why? And that's just the lie in the story that we're telling ourselves. But my point is that I want you guys, because whatever it is that you're thinking about why you're not getting sales this month, or why nobody wants to join you as an advocate, or why whatever, it's actually completely blocking the creativity in your brain and your potential of what you can do. It's like dampening your fire. It's removing your energy. It's sucking your energy. Okay. So I want you guys to get to a place of being creative and having fun and getting to the space where you can just be in your own lane. Okay. Again, go for people that really truly inspire you. If you're looking at reels, if you're doing whatever, like, go to those people that really inspire you, but don't let it interfere with your potential and what you can do this month, okay, with your business and your excitement and what you have to share. Literally, we know this equation, it's showing up consistently over time. So when we think about our business right here, right now, we need to think about our business in small chunks of time that we've been consistent with, right, for several months, for years to come. And we're in this business at a really awesome pivotal time, because even if you gain, let's say, I don't even know the number because I haven't done it and I'm not a numbers person, but let's just say you gained like 5 new clients every month for the next 3 years. Okay, what is your business going to look like in 3 years? And that's just 5 clients a month. And that's not getting advocates. That's not counting advocates that you might sign up and them getting their clients, right? That's not counting a bunch of other factors. But my point is that over time, in 5 years, even if it feels slow right now, it could just come, it will still be big in 5 years with consistent behavior over time showing up. So I hope that lights your fire. I hope that gets you. I think it's important before we work that we all get into like this creative space of excitement, of the things that we want to share, of getting sample packs out there, of finding one person in July to host a party, of talking to people to see who would do an in-person live party. I have a live party tomorrow night. I'm super excited. It's like one of the first live parties for myself that I've done, because I've been doing a lot of parties for you guys, for advocates. So I'm excited to do a party for one of my customers, and one of her friends, who's also a customer of mine, is going to be there. And then I'm introducing the products to obviously a bunch of other people in that network. So I want you to think of things this month. I just did a giveaway. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did a giveaway in my group. I'm doing a giveaway, I should say, for anybody who adds 10 people to my group. I'm entering them to win a free mascara and a brow gel, because I have those 2 items that I could give away. And I'm doing that because I haven't really been focusing on adding a bunch of people to my group. And it's okay. I've been doing other things. And so now I'm kind of transferring my energy into my group and my community to try to kind of build that up, to try to get some inspiration and people in there that might be interested, because you never know who your friend knows or your acquaintance that has been a client of yours or has been in your group for a while. You don't know who they know. And that person that they know might be the person that wants to jump on your train and run this thing with you. Okay. So we're going to get started. And we're going to party or 2 scheduled, 1 skincare bundle sold. I love it. Oh, really quickly too, one more thing, and then we'll go right into this work hour, but we're going to do a Christmas in July. And we're going to start it, just so everyone's aware, we're going to start it on, I'll share more information about it later to come, but we're going to start it on the 26th, which is a Monday. And basically, we're just going to use the Mother's Day VIP group that we used before. We're going to use that same group. It's already got a bunch of people in it. We can add new people to it. Claire's going to help us co-run it, because she's very good at just doing things that sometimes my brain doesn't work well with, and we could all use extra hand in things. So she's going to help us with that, but I'm going to be asking some of you guys for help, mostly just participation, interaction, but possibly going live or sharing a testimony or something. I'm not sure. But the reason being is because we want to create hype for July. This is the last, as far as I know, and from what I understand, the very last sale on skincare before Black Friday. This is going to take people to Black Friday bundles, which, so we want to create this hype towards the end of the month. And then they're going to have to solidify and jump on this sale, because it's 10% off the bundle and they're going to miss out, right? So we're creating that momentum to the end of the month, and then hopefully we're going to get them to close the sale. Very doable, really honestly, in getting a lot of your clients who have already been on skincare to get them to purchase before the end of the month. I highly, highly think that it's very probable that you can get several people to close, maybe not right now, but July 31st and right at the tail end of the month. Yes, for sure. And get new people involved to learn about our products and get sample packs out in time for them to solidify the sale before the end of the month. Okay. So many things that you guys are capable of doing. It's just a matter of what do you want to do? Where do you want to put your energy? And how much do you want to put into it to make your July awesome? So I'm ready to put a lot into it. I've been preoccupied by writing a book, which I haven't even announced publicly, but I actually have wrote a book on anxiety, and it's being published very soon, and it will be on Amazon very soon. So I'm super excited. So I've been like really a little bit MIA, and that's the reason. So I haven't announced it publicly because I kind of want to keep it a little bit quiet before I'll do it right before like kind of it's available. So thank you all for your patience, just in case you felt like I've been a little MIA. That's why. So now that that's kind of behind me, I'm moving into stuff for this month. So with that being said, let's dig in. My dog is eating copy paper over here. So I'm going to give you guys the first to do, and then I'm going to go take care of that. So the first thing, I would say a couple things. I always like to do this. I always like to say the first 10 minutes, dig in, whatever that means for you, tie up loose ends. If you're having conversations, if you have a couple people you need to follow up with, whatever that is, if you need to post in your group because you haven't, if you want to throw up the giveaway that I did in my group with the free mascara, free lip gloss, it doesn't matter, make it your own, and see if you can get some more people in your group. That's an idea. Whatever you guys want to do, let's do it for 10 minutes, and then we'll dig into something else. And feel free to ask questions if you have anything at all that you want to ask. No problem, Carly. Thanks for getting on. Kayla, I love your post that you just put up about, I love the graphic for one, and the fact that you're giving away a free lip gloss, a facial bar, or mascara if they host a party with you. And Jenna, I love how you just welcomed your new members. So y'all are crushing it.
Thank you.
And something else, I'm still not getting emails for my orders. So check your junk. They're in my junk. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. Okay, you guys, do we just want to go into y'all can do whatever you want to do. This is your time to work and hustle and do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do for your business. So if you want to transition into new conversations and maybe just asking a few people, if they'd want to check out Crunchy, you don't have to use those words, but I can put up a sample invite in the chat if you guys need me to or want me to. But I think I'm just going to let you continue doing your thing. And if you need a challenge, I'm happy to do that. I'm working on follow-ups, new invites, and getting a few people in my group, as well as finding a host for July to do an online party. So that's a lot of things, but those are some options and things that you guys can do. Another thing I might do that I think it would be fun if we all did is, what if we just did sometime this week, what if we just threw up a picture of ourselves on our feed, on our public profile, just with our makeup on? We could do it before and after, but what if we just, sometimes I think it's so simple as just saying like something about finding the cleanest products out there, or something about the performance behind, not only not only just the superb standards, or however you wanted to say it, but the actual performance behind it. So something to think about, because it's just that little breadcrumb of someone looking at your makeup that you did and being like, wow, like she looks like she's glowing, or she looks, has that sun kissed. So just something else. I haven't been doing that. I don't think you should do a lot of those, but I think every once in a while, one of those is really good, because someone might be looking for something and it just gets them perk their ears up. So there's another idea for you this week, maybe to throw up and share just a bit just a little nugget about your product, and it will get people intrigued.
Did everyone leave us?
Yep.
Well.
Oh, here, hold on a second.